What's up, Mystic Manifesting family? Nick with Mystic Manifesting. I am back. This is the first video, and always, you know, it's one take, and I don't redo anything, so you're gonna watch me struggle with a fucking chair and do the live at the same time. Anyway, I've had a week off, and we're gonna talk about dealing with negativity, and that's actually the first thing we're gonna talk about, because I didn't plan out. We got a whole list of things done. We'll do dealing with negativity, negative emotions, and fear, and how you could be absorbing this stuff from other people at the same time. So, why am I not centered in this video? Hold on. Better or worse? Like the eye doctor. All right, we're gonna go with that. That's about as good as I'm gonna get it. All right, so dealing with negativity. And when everything in the world is slapping you in the face and you're not getting what you want out of your manifestation. So, I've been there, I've done that, and most often, okay, so we always talk about this with SP. I'm gonna try and bring money into it more, because what is the most thing everyone wants? Money and SP. So I've dealt with it in both. Most recently, the money option's been coming up. So what did I do? I economically went out, bought things to feel rich when I'm not rich yet. It's being manifested. And in terms of SP, when things were going negative. Now, if you know my story and you've been around the channel long enough, you know that we've been broken up and got back together 6 times. The way we reconnect is always, there's no other explanation besides manifesting, because it's all the visualizations and techniques I've done that have brought it back together, and there's like no explanation even when you ask about a logical one. So when I was dealing with negativity, we'll go from the SP realm first. And this is going to kind of translate into a video, but I'm going to do another video later about no contact. So I'm gonna go through one of the worst circumstances I had with SP. 3D slapped me in the face. We'll go with the second time. I was told twice, I never want to see you again, and I can't see you again. This will never happen again. I'm sorry, this is the way it is, blah, blah, blah. Boom, out of my life. No contact, no social media contact, anything. Like, I'm blocked everywhere. And we'll do a video about getting unblocked too. Because I mean, it all kind of rolls together. Once you get one thing, you get it all. So anyway, I get no contact, told I'll never want to see you again, and all that stuff. That's 3D slapping you in the face. I don't even know how to react at that point. Like, what are you supposed to do when you're told that? You're basically shut out. So I thought about Neville's story when he was in the army and there's no way out, and what are you going to do? Well, I went into my mind and I was like, all right, what will I do to do this? So I started visualizing, manifesting, and doing all my techniques. As you already know the story. So I was doing the sleeping technique, where I was imagining sleeping with her every night, her telling me what I wanted. I was doing inner conversations, I was doing affirmations, I was doing everything. As I always say, going balls to the wall with manifesting. And I didn't know what to do besides that. Then somebody's really banging over there. And then I don't know what that is. Anyway, so going balls to the wall manifesting, and it's like, all right, bang, bang, bang. Like, you're hitting a brick wall. There's no contact. There's no movement. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I can't figure it out. Why my manifestation's not happening. Everyone else's were happening. I'm reading success stories, and it's like, why isn't that me? Why isn't that me? I'm getting angry. I'm getting anxious, and I'm like feeling like I'm wasting my time. I'm feeling like this is all bullshit. Little did I know, later on you find out that all the movement's happening. That's something else to remember. Movement is always happening, and it was happening. But dealing with that negativity when I'm being slapped in the face by that, or by not having the money that you want to travel more, you want to do more things, you want to not have to go to your day job. That's one that I'm currently working on. And this week, part of like me being gone was me reevaluating my own mentality, because I was struggling. I was, as you guys know, I gamble and stuff like that, and I'm usually pretty good. Depends on when I'm drinking too. If I'm drinking too much, I start getting negative, and I'll hear things my dad said when I was younger about money being hard to get. Gambling's a scam. You always lose money gambling. And even though I've got evidence in my 3D when I'm doing affirmations and things like that, jackpot, jackpot, jackpot. I'm not hitting jackpots like Ani, like I said, but I'm hitting jackpots as in, I put in 20 bucks, I get 130, 150, 100, whatever. And sorry, those messages are coming in late on the computer. So I start getting those negative things, and I went to I've never gone to one before, but it was like a little gambling hall, So it's like just a little place. It's like I thought it would be a mini casino, very depressing. You walk in, you feel the energy pulled out of you. And something to do when you're struggling with the 3D is be very careful who you surround yourself with and what areas you go to and what things you surround yourself with and what you're scrolling through and what you're liking and what your mind is always, your subconscious and mind is always being impressed. So be careful what you're around, be careful who you're around. Yes, you can change things, but at the same time, you don't want to keep getting around negativity. So I go into this place, I had a bad vibe immediately. Like the two people that were there and then the lady who worked there. The lady who worked there was very friendly. I'm trying to stay positive, feeling good. But I had this intuition that you're going here out of need because I wanted to make more money. And instead of being happy with what I had already won, this is why I talk about gratitude. I was like, I need more, more, more. So it's greed, not being grateful, fear, because I was like, oh, I need more money because I wanted to take a trip. And I go in there and I put in $100 and I see myself winning more. And at the very end, I'm like, as I'm getting down more and more money, I start thinking about negative things I heard growing up about money. Then the guy next to me on his machine keeps slapping the machine, kicking it, getting up, putting more money in. The lady next to me over here on this side is going like this. I'm like, I feel their negative energy pulling in on me. And then I've got, like I said, when I did that live the one day, it felt like there were some people on there who were just like, oh, let's, like, they keep asking me the same question. It's just that negativity, constant negativity. It's like no matter how positive you are, that person's still going to be negative. So be careful of the friends you surround yourself with too. I used to surround myself with people who I liked, I got along with, I knew them for years, but what were they doing? They were very negative people at the same time. We'll go to bars and, okay, I want to meet a woman tonight. Oh, we're not good with women. Oh, we're not good with women. Oh, what are they going to do? Laugh at us? It's like, you look back, it's like, dude, you are negative motherfuckers. Why am I surrounding myself with you? And then when it came to terms of money, I need more money. I need more money. So they were always negative. They were always depressed. They were like, so one, be careful who you surround yourself with. Two, always have positive affirmations regarding the situation and know that there's always, man, all these messages are coming in late on the computer. Know that, and it always throws my mind off too. So one, surround yourself with good people. Two, positive affirmations to get rid of the old ones. Start forgetting the old ones the best you can. Put yourself in good environments. If you have the money, take a trip, get away from everything. That's always helped. If you want, like I did recently, I started buying nicer clothes. Start changing or going to the gym more, which I was doing again. So you go somewhere to make yourself feel good. Put yourself in a better state. That's all we're doing. Like Neville said, states don't change, but we move through them. So if I'm a depressed person, I'm in the depressed state, but what's the difference? I can move from the depressed state to a positive state. I just have to move there. And if I was a positive person, what would I be doing? I'd be making videos online for you guys. I would be dressing better. I'd be hitting the gym. I'd be with SP. I would be having the money I want. So the thing is, you got to just change your environment, change your state, move out of the state. So when reality is slapping you in the face, and also trust that everything is working out in your favor. It doesn't look like it. No contact is a blessing. So we're going to go into that video next, but no contact is a fucking blessing because you write the story. It's empty. It's a blank book that they just gave you. And that's also, we're acting like they gave it to you because there's someone else. No, everyone's you pushed out. So realize it's just something that you need to do to go through a spiritual growth process. So I know it's kind of a shorter video. I tried to condense it. I tried to it's hard when I write out all these lists because there could be multiple videos in one and I'm trying to stay concise on one point. But the point is, when 3D is slapping you in the face, start making changes where you can. Don't go out and be like, oh, I have to text SP now. I have to text SP now because maybe, all right, I did some exercises like I went to the gym and then I did some mental exercises and meditated. All right, so now she's ready for me to text her. No. She's not. You're just coming out of a needy place. When you no longer need to text them, that's true detachment. Like this morning, I woke up to a message from SP and this channel is a roller coaster with it because like I said, I don't know what I want. That's where the hot and cold comes in. Yes, I'd like to meet someone I'm more compatible with, but then the compatible person I listed out started becoming my SP. She started changing to be that. And I started seeing more positives there, so I'm hanging out with her more. But at one point, this SP and another SP I had before will text me things that I would have killed to have them say at one point, and then they send it and it's like, I don't need that. I'll get back to you when I get back to you. It's not like You guys already know that feeling. It's like you're manifesting, the text shows up, your heart's like this, and it's like, oh my God, how do I respond? You just jumped right the fuck out of the state you were in. I've been there, I've done that. You jumped right the fuck out of the state you were in. A confident, secure person goes, oh yeah. When your friend texts you, do you go like, oh my God, my friend just texted? No, I just got a response from my buddy who's probably going to be in this live in a little bit. Goes, he'll send me a text message and be like, oh cool, I'll get back to that when I get back to that. I'm doing something right now. And if I have time, yeah, I'm not playing games or anything. It's like, but I'll get back to him when I get back to him. When your SP becomes like that, when money becomes like that, where it's like, oh wow, I just got more money, cool. Instead of, oh thank God, oh yeah, you could be grateful, but it's almost like you're coming from a place of, oh, I don't believe that just happened. I don't believe that just happened. But you should, because money comes to you easy and effortlessly and joyfully. Thought that would be cool to puff the cigar to that, but I told you it was on a die out, and I almost ashed it in my coffee right now. But in terms of money or SP or anything in life that you're manifesting, right now I'm faced with circumstances I'm not going to tell you about because I'm going to reveal it when I know it's been manifested fully to the way I want. But I've reacted, I've freaked out. Even though I teach this stuff, I know the stuff, I know the rules, my first thought, because of how I've trained my mind, is don't react. But then sometimes it feels good to react. So sometimes you do let a little bit out. And that goes back to my point that I've made before. You cannot do anything wrong. I've done everything to fuck up a manifestation, and it hasn't been fucked up. I always get it in the end. It might be delayed. All you're doing is delaying it. So relax, change your scenery, remove negative people if you have to, push yourself in the gym, do things to help yourself, and just feel good about yourself. So when you're dealing with negativity, like I am currently, like I've been in the past, like we all do, because that's part of life, and I think it's part of the journey, is we're here to navigate negativity and overcome it. And like I've always say, life will be boring as fuck without any trials and tribulations, okay? So dealing with negativity. So that's my tips, my advice. If it helps you, let me know in the comments. If you got questions on it, comment it. If not, I love you guys. I believe in you guys. We'll see you in the next video.